guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Magic and Mediums Oracle. This is created by Anielle Reed and illustrated by Ash Colored. So let me get you in on this. First of all, I love the imagery on the cover of the box, and when I received the box it had a little bit of a ding. You know, I don't mind that as long as my cards are okay. I don't really care if the box gets dinged up because that's what the box is for. It's there to protect your cards. Okay, so on the back it gives you a little bit about this deck, and you can head on over to magicandmediums.com if after this review you're like, oh, that's a deck that I might be interested in. But you are by no means obligated to get this deck because of this review. It's basically, I love art and I like to put art out there, and I like to celebrate all different types of artists. So, and for me, I think that, you know, the reason I collect so many tarot and oracle decks is because I am a connoisseur of art. Okay, so on the inside it says find your magic, and by the way, it is a very nice box. Okay, so take these out. We have use your magic on the bottom, which is beautiful. There is a guidebook, so we will take a quick look at this first, and then we will get to the cards. So again, this is by Anielle Reed, and it's illustrated by Ash Colored. Let's see, get past all the intro. And it does tell you to how you could use the cards. Of course, you know, when you guys do your tarot and oracle cards, you guys use them however you wish. There is some suggested layouts that you could do, and then it jumps right into the card meanings. So let's say that you pick the card of abundance. Underneath it gives you an explanation of that. It means a very large quantity of something. And then it goes into a little bit of information. And if you wanted to achieve more of that abundance mindset, you know, some steps that you could take, other keywords that you can take for this card. If you do reversals with Oracle, you know, what would be in a blockage position or reversed position. And then there's the divination position. So that would be kind of like based on the spread that you're using or how you're reading the cards. And I think that this is really nicely done. You know, I always like to give the guidebook a look because, you know, people don't just create guidebooks for nothing. Okay, and then there's a little bit about the artist and the illustrator, or sorry, the creator and the illustrator. I'm like, the artist and the illustrator, they're the same. So again, if you wanted to look up anything about them, their websites are there for you. And there we go. So, you know, a very nice guidebook, very, actually, like, good quality pages and everything. And me, you know, I created my own oracle deck, which should be here in a few weeks now. It's already gingerly making its way across the ocean to me, my Wally's World Oracle. So, you know, I created a guidebook too, and it's like, you know, we put stuff into the guidebooks, so definitely give it a gander, even if you don't use it. Okay, so let's take a look at the first card just so we can look at the cardstock. So I don't know if the light is catching it for you guys, but it does have that linen cardstock, but it's a very flexible linen cardstock. So if you are one to riffle shuffle, this would be the deck for you. Me, I'm just a top shuffler or side shuffler. Again, like I said, it does have that give to it, so that if you wanted to, you know, bend them around, I don't think you're going to damage these cards. It has a pretty good coating on it. Let me get you into the backings so you guys can see the beautiful design, and also you could see you could use it for reversals if you wanted to. And lo and behold, we were just reading the first card, which is abundance, and abundance, here it is. Okay, so let me turn these around and we will take a look at the cards. All right, so here we go. I love that higher self. I love that there's a lot of emptiness or empty space, blank space around these images, and that it's just very simple coloring, actually. You know, I think it might change the energy of this deck if they were to have it like exploding with color. And this is just my opinion, I think the reason that they don't have it exploding in color, they have it muted, is because they want you to kind of project yourself into these images, you know, kind of go there and color them with your own energy. You know, I don't know if that's what they were doing, but that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I think the artwork is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so for me, I have used this in spreads. I have actually used it with clients. I used it as a like theme card. You know, I pulled a theme card for the reading. I've used it as like my daily draws. And I've also used it with tarot, and I think it's fine. There are some oracle decks that I have where I think that, you know, they have a harder time working on their own, and so I pair them with my tarot decks or Lenormand or Kipper, whatever it is that I'm doing. Oh, that is a freaking powerful card. But this one I feel can stand on its own. And I love like really diving into my intuition with this. And for myself, like I've used this in a lot of different types of readings. I even used it in a reading where I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my dude's car, and this worked. So I think it really, I mean, at least for me, and everybody's kind of, their decks, everybody kind of works differently with them, but I think I have a pretty good relationship with this deck. To me, it's kind of has an attitude, but it's also fun. And it was, what was the card? It was like the crystals card or something that came up, which led me to believe that there was like something electrical that had gone wrong with my dude's car. It was just a little simple thing, but it was like one of those, not circuit breaker, but like a little like circuit thing in the car, and kind of diagnosed where it was, and turns out I was right. Yay! Thank you, cards. This one is cool. And to me, actually, that's how I feel when I'm doing a healing. And in here they do have a doggy and a kitty, so taboo card. This one comes up for me quite a bit. Well, a little bitty slippy slidey, only because they have that coating on them. That's for protection of them. Sex magic. I like that ascension card. Oh, and then there's where we started with the abundance. So I'm just going to pull a card for us. Like I said, these do get a little slippy slidey, so trying not to lose the cards in front of you guys. I'm just going to do like a little general reading, just see how you can see how I read with them. So it's not really like meant for anybody, but hey, if it connects with you, then that's fantastic. So here we have learn, and so let's get in nice and deep with that. This one's awesome. So you got like mom and daughter, or grandma and granddaughter, or it's so freaking awesome. Ancestors, you know, if you wanted to look at that. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card for learn is that, you know, we're always evolving, you know, so, and I know that, you know, I know that a lot of people already know that. And I think this message is for me as well as whoever maybe is watching this. But, you know, sometimes we feel like there's some sort of finish line, like if I learn this, then yay, I'll finally be where I need to be and I'll be like at the top of my game. And the truth is, we learn things and then we move on to a new thing to learn, and it's always like these stairs, these eternal stairs that we're climbing, and eventually it's, you know, the top of the stairs is basically the end of our lives, you know, and we take all that we have learned and accumulated throughout our life, and in my opinion, we take that with us into the afterlife, and we kind of look back on all the lessons that we learned and things that maybe we didn't learn, and you know, and it's just meant for some sort of reflection, you know, on our human time here on Earth. So if you've been feeling like I need to learn all I need to know about astrology or everything I need to know about numerology, and then I'll be like there, I'll be at like some sort of pinnacle, it would be great to add those things into your repertoire of knowledge, you know, numerology, astrology, tarot, oracle, you know, reading tea leaves, whatever it may be. But that's what you're just doing. You're just adding into your repertoire. Nothing is meant to get you to some sort of like pinnacle top where all of a sudden, you know, you are the alpha and the omega, you know? So anyway, that's just the message that I'm getting from here. So yeah, let me know if you guys have this deck and how do you use it. I'm very curious. Do you pair it with other decks or not? Is it just for daily draws? Do you find it difficult to read with this deck? Why do you think that may be? You know, is it the images? Is the keyword? Or maybe you love working with this deck because of the images and the keywords, so on and so forth. So yeah, and if you have any comments or questions for me, please put that in the comments section down below. I will make sure to also link the website down below if you are interested in this deck. Again, but you are by no means obligated to get this deck. I just hope that you enjoyed all these beautiful images. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittenswaitsandtarot.com, where you can pre-order my Wally's World Oracle, which will be here in a few weeks. Yay! So all my pre-orders, my Kickstarter peeps will be handled first, and then everybody after that, decks will be going out to them. And yeah, don't forget to join that KWT tribe over at patreon.com/kittenswaitsandtarot, where if you enjoy what I do here and you want to see me doing more you know, deck reviews, or you want to see me doing more videos of X, Y, and Z, or you want me to do some meetups and things like that, you can help support me for as little as $1 a month. And I have a lot of freebies over there, so lots of goodies for you guys to go check out, and private live streams and things like that. So yeah, definitely go head over there and check that out. And that's it for me, spiritual homies. I will catch you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace.